Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. It is I, Mr. Damarofi, and today we are going to start with our adventure of EZD6 with Sazza, our goblin rascal. So last episode of EZD6, we set up our character, and now it's time to start her adventure in the Black Flame Society saga. Ooh, yeah, okay, enough of that. This is my second time recording this, because the first time I was doing something and I just knocked off this fella straight off the table, and so I just started everything up again. Okay, so what is going to happen is I've got Une here, I've also got a one-page solo engine, and I've got plot unfolding machine. So I will be using that to generate the stuff as we go along. Okay, not only in this segment of the adventure, but all over. Okay, so on Deals and Dangers, 4 Against Darkness, EZD6, and Can, I will be using those to generate the stuff that we got. So by now, hopefully, you know that because of the little intro thing I did with a map, we find Sazza in the main city, in the capital city of Alnor. Okay, so I'm just going to open this up to where the rascal is, so I can see more or less the stuff we got. She's got acrobatic tasks, nooks and crannies, and night sight as her boons. Danger sense and sneaky. So danger sense, she can't be surprised, and sneaky, she has a boon in hiding, which will be useful. Her equipment is water skin. She's got 2 daggers, a sling, and a handheld mirror. She rolls to save miracles on 6 and to avoid damage on 6 also. 3 karma, 3 strikes, and she is moderately wealthy. So she's better off in this world than I am in the real world. Okay, so let's go. We have Sazza in Alnor, and she is basically what happened. So I drew this up. These are sort of houses and stuff like that, this warehouses and stuff like these, and these are just alleyways. This is the main road here, and this here is Sazza, our little goblin rascal. Okay, and right now Sazza, she is running away from the city guard. And why? Because she's done something wrong. She was on a heist and it didn't go well for her, and now she has to run away. She's skedaddling. Okay, so we see Sazza running down this alleyway. We'll make her come from up here. She's running down the main street and she turns into this alleyway, right? And these are the guards. Okay, these are the city guards, and they're commanded by this city knight. Okay, I haven't cut these out yet. Haven't had time because life has been really hectic. So just go with it for now. Okay, so she runs down this alleyway, and you can hear just like the chattel, the rattling of all the armor as these guards all appear down here, right? And oh my god. Okay, I'm right-handed, so you know, left hand can't do anything with it. And the captain of the guard comes up and he shouts at them, "Where is she? Have you seen her?" And "No sir, no sir." "Okay." So the captain goes, "Okay, so now check all the alleys." And they separate themselves. They go 2 down this way, two go down this way, and these two start making their way down this alleyway. So now we've got Sazza here, and Sazza's she's like hid behind this big pile of rubbish right there. But we do need to see if she is able to be hidden or not. So we got the boon, we got a boon in hiding with our inclination of sneaky. So we'll roll 2 and we'll take the highest. So let's have a look. Ooh, okay, so it's a 3, and like if we get EZD6, where is that? So rolling for, it is around here somewhere. Okay, so difficulty scales for tasks. Easy is 2, 3, 4. So we'll have to roll a 2, 3, 4. We'll have to roll a 2 for easy, 3 for normal, 4 for hard, 5 for very hard, and 6 for super hard. It says enemies, but I'll be using this also as a way to figure out her actions also. Okay, so because she is a rascal, and she does have a boon for sneaky and danger sense. So what I'm going to say is that she'll have to roll. It's just a normal sort of task for her. So it would have to be a 3 or higher. She did hit a 3, so she is hidden behind the rubbish. Okay, and as they move up into the alley, they're going very slowly because they're trying, like with the pikes, with the halberds and stuff like that. They're all just trying to see if they can see any movement or anything. And Sazza notices that they're coming up on her, and she needs to get out of that area before she is spotted. So she's going to try and run down this way. So see if she can get into this window here. So these are doors, these are all doors, and these are just normal windows. Okay, so she's going to try and sneak her way past here. And so we'll say that this is very, very dark, this area. So the main street would be like with a lot of light, but as they get more or less to this point, the light that's coming in from the main street is already faded, and from here on it's dark. So the guards, they can't see that well in the dark. So she's going to try and roll, and I'll give it a normal also, normal task for her. She got a 4. Okay, so she does manage to get to that window, and she's going to try, and so these guys will move up again a bit more. And as she's trying to get the window open, she hears these two. I'll just put this up here so I have, as she's trying to open that window, she hears these guys coming up this area here. So she doesn't have time to open the window, so she has to like try and get out of here somehow. So she's going to try and run up this way, because she can see, she turns around, she's looking around, and she sees through here that there's some light shining in from the wall, right? So there's some, it's not, light isn't shining in, it's shining out. So it tells her that there's a window there. So she's going to try and run up here. So I'll do that as a 3 also, so normal. Oh, and she fails. And she fails. So what happens is she's going to run up here, and she hits this pile of garbage, and some cans fall out, and they just make some rattling noise, clink, 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 and she just freezes, and these guys go, "What? Did you hear that? I heard something around the corner." "Yeah, I did. Yeah, let's go check it out." So she has to go round this way now. So let's say it's a 4, because, you know, it's starting to get hard because these guys are coming up. These guys are also going up there. Oh, and she hits it. And she does manage to run, and she goes and escapes there. And she's behind that sort of, it's a big container, a big, like a big crate sort of thing. And she's just like snuck right into the corner of it, right? And as these guys come around here, they look over down that way where they heard the sound, and they didn't hear anything, right? And they said, oh, one of them said, to nothing here, probably just a cat. And the other one's, oh, a rat. You know, this place is infested with them. Look at all this junk. Look at all this rubbish. Okay, now, here, the captain of the guard is coming up behind these guys. And he just goes, anyone see anything? Come on, move it! And these guys move up a bit more. This guy goes around that piece of, that little pile of rubbish. And Sazza's here now, and she can see, because she does have night vision, right? Yeah, she's got night sight. And so she can see that these guys are creeping up on her. And she does need to get the hell out of there. She needs to get the hell out of Dodge. And so she's going to try and, let's see. I'm going to say that she's going to try and run in here. She can see there's a barrel here and some crates there, and she can see a door right there. So she's going to try and run up here and try to see if the door's open so that she can go in. And so she's going to roll. I'll say it's we'll do it a 4 because they are pretty close. And she hits it with a 5, so that's cool. And she does manage to sneak around here, and she goes there. And now she's behind those crates and the barrels. These guys are coming up this way. This guy gets here, and they can see each other right there. And they look at each other. One of them looks at, so this guy looks at that guy and goes, hey, anything? And the other guy goes, no, nothing. So these guys start moving up here. These guys move up there. And the captain's coming up behind. Stay alert, guys. Stay alert. We need to get this little thief. And she's going to try and open the door. Okay, she is a rascal. I'm sorry that I hit my table, and the table just shakes all over the place. Even though she's a rascal, I didn't give her lockpicking or any of those sort of inclinations. So I'm going to say that she does have a bit of like experience in that sort of stuff. But I'm going to say that she'll have to roll a 4 or more to open the door. Okay, so let's have a look. And she does not open the door. And as she tries to jiggle with her makeshift lock picks, and so like the door just doesn't open, and she does force a bit more, and her makeshift lock picks just go clack and breaks off, and she goes, argh! She just starts like screaming in her own head. This is not going well for her. She's running out of space. She's running out of everything, and so she sees these guys also. They start moving up. The captain moves up, and these guys are coming up here, and she can see that her only way. She starts to see the tip of this guy's sword through the corner. She looks over and she sees just the tip of the sword, so she knows that these guys are coming up here. These guys are coming up there. So she knows that she has no way out this way here, no approach, so she does have to go around there. So we'll do 4 more. And she hits it. So she does manage to sneak past, and she goes up here. And she's just right there near. Okay, we'll put her there. She's trying to open the door again, but she doesn't have any lockpicks now, or her makeshift lockpicks. And these guys just move on past here. These guys go up here, and the captain starts moving down this way so he can come and check this way. And she looks, and she sees that this building here is quite, there's probably a way that she can get up there and like just run across the roof or something like that. So she's going to try and climb the wall of this building, and she does have acrobatic tasks. So she does have a boon for her acrobatic tasks, and since she does have that boon, I'm going to say she's really proficient at it. So it's going to be a fairly easy thing for her to do, right? So, well, it'll be normal. So she'll need to roll a 3 or higher. Oh, she knocks it out with a 6. That is cool. Yay. So she does manage to climb up the wall. So she starts climbing up the wall, and she throws her small claw up on top of the roof. She pulls herself up, and then suddenly a hand just grabs her, pulls her up, and there's this face under a big helmet looking at her, and he goes, "Hello, little one. How you doing?" Sazza wakes up and she looks around, and she sees that she's in this dimly lit room. Like the air's musty, and it's like, has a lot of dust particles floating around. And as she tries to get her bearings, her eyes are coming into focus, and in front of her she sees this female elf and a huge male tiefling in front of her. And the tiefling doesn't have his helmet on anymore. And she looks at him, and she goes, "Are you the one that hit me?" And the tiefling looks at her and goes, "Huh, yes, little one, it was I." She looks over at the elf, and "Who might you be?" "I." And the female elf, like tall, slender, like long hair, and she has this flowing blue robe, and on her belt she has a scimitar, and she looks at Sazza, and she says, "Well, little one, my name is Beatrix Greywood, and I am the leader of what many know as the Black Flame Society, and I am in need of your services." Sazza just still trying to focus up on everything. "Well, you could have just asked instead of sending this brute to knock me out." And the tiefling looks to her and goes, "Well, if it wasn't for me, you'd probably be in the prison right now." Yeah, whatever," says Sazza. "And what's your pretty little name?" And the tiefling looks at her, smiles, says, "I am Dalius, and I'm the second in charge here." So they get to talking, trying to get acquainted. And at a certain point, Sazza just turns to the elf and goes, "Well, what do you want from me then?" And the elf goes, "Well, little one, there's something happening in Darwin, and we need your help to stop it." And Dalius turns to her and goes, "We don't know what it is yet. That's why you're here. We need you to figure out what the hell's going on around here." And Sazza turns to them and says, What can I do? I'm just a little goblin. I'm just trying to make ends meet. You know, lawfully. And the tiefling laughs. Ha! Lawfully. You think we don't know what you've been up to? We've been following you for the last couple of weeks, little one. We know exactly what you are, and we know exactly what you've been up to. And lawful ain't it? Yes, says the elf. You haven't been a very good citizen. But that is exactly why we need you. You can move around in the shadows, and from what Dallas tells me, you did a pretty good job of running from those guards just before. So yes, we need you to find out what is going on. So, will you accept our offer and join the Black Flame Society? I'll even let you pass all the initiation stuff. And Sazza turns to her and goes, well, what if I don't? The tiefling looks at Sazza and just says, simple. You'll be waking up in a prison cell. Up to you. So Sazza, she just stands and scratches her little head under her hood and goes, well, I guess I don't have much of a choice now, do I? Very well then. What is it you need me to do? What is it that they need her to do? Let's see. Let's get our one-page solo engine, and let's oh, I need some cards. I need a deck of cards. Okay then, so got my deck of cards right here. They're pretty cards, but they're not that good in like using them. Like, they're made out of plastic, so they just slip all over the place. Okay, so one-page solar engine. We are going to see what they want, what Beatrix and Dalius want from, or I should say what the Black Flame Society want from Sazza. Okay, so we'll do action focus. Okay, let's just put those right here. Do an action focus and then detail focus to see what comes up. So we've got a jack. So protect, and so social. So she'll need to protect something. Let me just grab her character sheet, and we can write it down here. So protect someone. Let's do a detail focus then. The 9 of Hearts. Unsavory. Okay, so protect, unsavory. And they're both hearts, so they are social. So it has something to do with someone. Okay, someone. Could be personal. I'll go with person. So I'm going to say that Sazza has to, they want her to protect someone that she's not too fond of. Okay. I know. I got it. She's an animal lover. So she has to protect someone that, because she's an animal lover, she doesn't take too kindly to people that do hurt animals. And in the past, she found someone that was doing some harm to some sort of animal, and she tried to help that animal or even get revenge for that animal, and that person escaped. And now the Black Flame Society has come back and told her that she has to protect that person. Protect someone. Who is that person? Let's see. Let's get to Une again. Right, just put that over here. I really need to get a table that doesn't wobble so much. Let's grab Une. And so now, does this have any names? So Une does not have any name table. Okay, so what are we going to do then for names? I know, I'll get can. Since I'm new to all of this solo RPG sort of stuff, I don't have a lot of materials, a lot of books and stuff like that. Sorry. I do have can, and so when I need a name, I either use my cell phone with the app I've got on the cell phone, but I can't do that now because you're recording right now. Or I use can because that's basically all I got right now. So we'll use can to generate the name of this character. So we need a d20. So if I do roll like Ymir Tolman, I'll just re-roll because Ymir Tolman is my kin character. Okay, so okay, we'll do a male. We'll do a male because she's a female, so we'll do a male. We'll get an 11, and an 11 is Greenwit. So let's grab this, and the name is Greenwit, and Greenwit surname 20 Walder. Yeah, let's just roll on the background. 3. Butcher. Lovely. Okay, and we now know why. Sazza doesn't take too lightly to Greenwit, because Greenwit is a butcher, and a couple of years back she found Greenwit trying to kill a dog so that he could sell in his establishment as meat. But yeah, that's it. So that's why she doesn't really like him. And so Beatrix looks to Sazza and says, "We need you to protect a certain character here in Alnor. He goes by the name of Greenwit." And Sazza just looks at it. "Do you mean the butcher? Do you mean the butcher Greenwit?" And the tiefling goes, "Yeah, you know him?" And Sazza looks at him and goes, "Just too well. Don't know if I'll protect him that good. Don't really like him." And the elf turns to her and says, "You must. He is vital. From what we have learned, he is vital for what's coming forward." And Sazza turns to them and says, "No promises." Okay. I'll call it quits for today, right here, right now. I hope you all enjoyed the video. I hope you're enjoying the unfolding of the story. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. And go and check out the rest of the saga, the Black Flame Society saga. Go check out all the rest of the videos. That's what I meant to say. Okay, and I'll see you all next time. Have a great one. Bye bye.